What's going on, guys? We're going to be covering in this video the Dumbbell Pendlay Row. Now, the idea here is to be just in a position where the back is going to be pretty much parallel to the floor, and because we're going to be emphasizing this more with some power and strength, we're not just thinking about how many repetitions we can produce, but rather just creating the right tension, right line of pull, as well as we hold the position for this move. So, to get set up here, what we're going to do is first set up into our hinge. So, depending on the individual, we can start with a narrow or wider base stance. Just find the appropriate stance which allows for a hinge where we're going to be able to keep the back pretty much parallel to the floor, chin slightly tucked in. I'm going to feel my arms reaching towards the ground, and this is creating a nice stretch here through the lats and the upper back. Now from here, we're going to think about our internal torque chain. I want to engage my glutes, my external obliques, my adductors. I want all these muscles in the hamstrings to be engaged. That way, when I'm in this position here, I'm not just feeling too much of that tension get taken over into my lower back. So, once we're set up here, we're going to focus on creating that tension, pressing through the floor. I'm going to use a little bit of power to drive the elbows back, making sure that I'm not yanking so far up, my entire body is starting to lift up to that top position, but rather I'm finding that squeeze here through the back, and then allowing the arms to just lower down with control. I pause and reset, and then again, right back into that row. Now we can also think about creating some drive by pressing into the floor here, as if we want to come into an extension from an RDL or deadlift position, but just create that drive and then transfer that into the row itself, and then allow the arms to lower.